Mike's Beer Reviews, back with another knockout edition of As the Beer Swirls. I'm Dan. That's Mike. We're feeling a Kielbasa King. That's what we're doing around here. A little knockout, TKO. Technical Knack-Out, son. This is a beer from Hot Butcher for the world, and this is a Mosaic and Nelson Sauvin Triple India Pale Ale. So this is their technical Knack-Out. It's not even knockout. Knack-Out.
Knackwurst.
It's like the Chicago. Like, I have a picture of Dan Aykroyd doing that. It's a Knack-Out. Check out a Knack-Out.
I think it's knackwurst.
Knackwurst?
It's a worst.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so hey, this is a triple version of their Kielbasa King.
Ooh. All right.
And I believe there's a single version. I think like Kielbasa something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways,
We've had both of them, and then now we got the triple.
so this comes from Hot Butcher for the world. They sent us up a box of the beers. Packaged on 11/9/22. And it says it's a little smeared. Little something for the king, maybe?
There's probably something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Hot Butcher, let us know what you wrote down there.
Triples from Hot Butcher. We've had a couple.
It really stings me to say this, but I think if I had to choose one beer style from Hot Butcher where it's hit or miss, that would be the triple for me.
I'm okay with that. Triples are hit or miss for me anyway. It's a little bit.
Some triples, I'm just like, not
triples
not
are
my bag.
They're a funny style.
See, I like triples more than you.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big triple guy.
Because what don't you like about them?
They're generally super sweet. It's like drinking candy.
Okay.
And I'm good with that.
Okay. All right.
Now, when you get a Hot Butcher beer in some #proper glassware like this.
Wait, you're doing the Hot Butcher side. I'll do it for the
okay.
world.
All right, there we go. There's a thumbnail right there.
Oh yeah.
So that looks. I'll tell you what. It's a nice orange juicy color with a frothy white head on it. It looks great.
It's just all the haze in the world.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic.
In typical Hot Butcher fashion, there is just a amount of just frothy, sudsy, just kind of creamy head to it.
Looks like a Hot Butcher beer.
Yeah.
Even though it's a triple, but that's gonna whiff. I'll tell you what, it's a
Wow, what? That's so winey. That's like Chardonnay, champagne.
I was gonna say I'm not getting anything. I dipped my nose in it.
Really?
Yeah,
Smell the can.
I'm gonna have to.
Wow, that is such white wine, bro. Okay.
I got a little white grape in there, with some
That's very winey.
some kind of like tangerine. It's really subdued
with a hint of like it almost comes off a little bit saison-y for me.
Ooh, saison.
Saison. Saison.
I'll tell you, this is a little muted for me.
Okay.
I get a little white grape.
You just want to dive into the taste of it?
Yeah, let's do it then.
Okay.
Cheers. Thanks,
Cheers.
Hot Butcher.
Thanks, Hot Butcher. Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
That's wine all day.
that is white grape all day long.
Like that white, like almost, you know what?
It's a sparkling white wine kind of. This obviously has less carbonation, but yeah, that is just.
Welch's sparkling.
Yeah,
grape
yeah.
juice.
Like you buy those at Wegmans, you get the bottles for like a New Year's for the kids or whatever.
Yep.
That spot on.
And hear me out here.
I always do.
White Owl. So the Owl blunts. They make you can get like a grape. White Owl blunt, and you wrap your marijuana in with it.
I've
That's what
completely
this is.
gone past that to just like instead of the Keebler owls, it's just like a bunch of mechanical owls just like rolling blunts and smoking blunts. And
But this is like in a grape blunt, marijuana rolled in a grape blunt. That's the smell I'm getting or taste. But there's this nice, really just this pop of like pear and kind of pear and pineapple, like a fruity pop mixed with that white grape.
To piggyback on what you just said, I think it is the white grape and a whole pack of melted lifesavers in here. Specifically the pear and the pineapple ones, but like there's
The pineapple one. They make pear. They don't make pear.
Is there a pear one?
The white one. Is
The white one's pineapple, but I thought it was a pear one.
Yeah, and maybe the special edition.
Maybe. You're all about special edition treats. It's a very nice. There is a candied note to it,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not over. It's not cloying. Or
You know what?
like
Actually,
that.
the more I drink it, it's getting sweeter.
I feel like this may be one as it warms, it's gonna get unbearably sweet.
Without even looking at it, do you think it's gonna say Pleasant Dank on there?
It might be Pleasant Pine. For
Pleasant
all I
Pine?
know, who knows? They put that on everything. They put that shit on everything.
Pleasant Blunt.
Pleasant Owl Blunt. Oh, let's start. We gotta remember that. Start using it as a descriptor.
Right.
This is very Pleasant Owl Blunt. It's definitely white grape all day long. As I'm drinking it, and triples. I know you generally go into them pretty cold. I go into them pretty cold.
We ripped into this cold.
We ripped into this cold.
well,
as it's starting to slowly warm up, I'm getting more of that vinous kind of owl blunt nature to
Bit of a
it.
tomato stock to it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like that. It's like a green stock, but it's tomato stock.
Tomato stock.
What was that? What was that other half?
Well, we ripped into it cold, but when I say ripped into it cold, I set my beer fridge because I generally keep my stouts down in the cellar, stouts, barley wine, stuff like that. My beer fridge, I keep around, I think it's like 45 or something like that for my IPAs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should. I can't drink them out of the regular fridge where it's like 38 degrees. I think that's
Ice
too
cold, but yeah. You still want them fairly
That's where you
cold.
keep your pilsners and lagers.
Sure. It's pretty good. It's a good
I
triple.
wish I could remember the Kielbasa King. I mean, I remember it.
I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, we'll have to go back and watch it.
Got some tasting notes?
Yeah.
Oh! Berry medley. Yeah, grapes and berries. This is
I'm gonna claim the ridge on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna claim the ridge and say, yeah, berries, get out of here.
I'll give you that. I think it's grape and the pineapple pear aspect. Dank greens.
Okay, yeah.
I think we mentioned that a few times.
We mentioned it's an owl.
Pleasant owls. Oh, I'm sorry. Crisp white grapes. We nailed that from
all
the
day.
get-go.
That's all.
That may be the biggest tasting note in that. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, like, again, we've said this before. I'm not a huge fan of triples, but this is a good one. Like, I think I could drink this can and be okay.
No.
Now, we've mentioned about a beer before. This is one where knowing it going into it, if I'm going to sit down and have like 2, 3, 4 beers a night, I'll make this my last one.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but by the way, body is full. Mouthfeel is heavy.
We probably didn't. Yeah, it's all the trimmings of a triple.
You're in
Triple territory?
Yeah.
Terrarium?
You know what, man? I'd be interested to look back and see what I rated Kielbasa King.
I would too. I'd like to look back.
I'll give it a 4-2.
I'll give it a 4-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a solid triple.
If you're looking for a triple, that I think it's a bit sweet, but it's not too cloying.
Yep.
I think to bump it up for me, I'd like to bring down the sweetness, kind of balance it out a little bit.
I say that, and it's like, but that's probably kind of what they're going for in this, because it's a triple. Triples are generally sweet. Like,
we're cutting hairs here.
It's really true. This is a good beer. Like, all weird ratings aside, it's a good beer. Like,
all right, gang. FLX Beer Reviews, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. My Untappd. Mike's Untappd. What do you think of this beer if you've had it before? What do you think of triples from Hop Butcher if you've had those before?
what do you think of triples in general?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know. What do you prefer? Do you prefer that ultra sweet thing? Do you like it balanced? Do you like an ultra bitter thing?
Yeah. I feel like it's a divisive style. So,
do you like a New England triple versus a West Coast triple? Oh. That's another subject in entirety. All right, guys.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Butcher. And... Oh, no, you're on for
Hold on.
Stop switching. We got it. We'll figure it out.
Whatever.